Good morning to you, good morning. Saturday, 7th of March 2020. The sun's shining, a little bit of cloud, but the sun is shining. No rain. How about that? What are we going to do today? Well, there's plenty of work to be done, but the first job today is to do something to this handheld GoOn circular saw. I bought this a little while ago, and you know, you look at cheap tools and you think that's way too cheap. This was about half the price of the equivalent Black & Decker, or about a third of the price of the equivalent Bosch. And you think, I know where it came from, I'm not sure that it's going to do what I want it to do, but it was cheap. For the record, €27, so what's that, £25 sterling. Anyway, it's done actually a lot of work, and a lot of sort of work where you wouldn't want to use a decent saw. Knocking out floorboards, ripping down timber, all sorts of things. It's built one lot of decking in England. It's cut out floors here in France. It's cut chipboard, which is always tough on saws because of the composition of the glue. Anyway, it's got to a point where it just wasn't cutting nicely because this sort of ninja Death Star thing is fundamentally worn out. It ain't cutting, it's tearing, it's ripping. So, in the box that this came in, we have an Allen key and what passes for a C-spanner. Anyway, little jobby. And the way this works is it has a little plate on there over the top of the blade, which is held in with an Allen bolt and washer. So, I should have shown you this earlier, because undoing it was a little bit of a nightmare. It took a bit of persuading, shall we say, but we got it undone and popped it off and got the old blade out. Now, when you buy blades, there's several things you need to know. One is the overall diameter, the OD, and this particular machine is 160mm. But the other thing you need to know is the size of that hole there. Yeah, more of that later. No, let's cover that now. I today found myself in a shop that sells, amongst other things, circular saw blades, and you can buy 150mm overall diameters. You can buy 200. There's a funny measurement that I looked at and I thought, why? 200 and something like 17. I sort of ignored that one because it wasn't what I wanted. But I found the 160mm ones, and I found that they come with a variety of different old sizes. And naturally enough, I hadn't got the old blade with me, and I hadn't. But the shop does sell these, and I was able to read the box and work out exactly which one it was I wanted. So, remember, this machine costs €27. This blade costs €20. You actually start to wonder if I should have just thrown the whole thing away and bought a new one. That's not the way that I normally work, so I fished into my wallet. I knew where it was. That was quite amazing. And we've got a new blade. But Have you ever tried opening one of these packets? Oh, that took quite a bit of effort. That's useful. I can throw that at people's cats or dogs or something. The packet took an awful lot of brute force and ignorance, and it has in it this wonderful, that will be useful for making windows for model railway houses. Yep, okay. And a whole book of words in every language known to man and one or two that seem not to be. Instructions. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, we'll throw that away and ignore it. It is the right size hole, but in case it wasn't, it comes with a little adapter for taking it down to a 16mm hole. Don't need that. This is the right size for that machine. But there's the thing. The machine, complete running, plug it in, it goes, is €27. A replacement blade is €20. Well, here in town we have our own sort of traffic jams. Look at that. Looks like a lot of wood chip. I'm rather hoping it's the tractor in front that I can smell. I can smell a strong smell of diesel. I hope it's not the Skoda. Well, what day is it today? It's the 2nd of March 2020. Raining. It's 7.5 degrees centigrade, which, you know, for March that's not cold, but it would be nicer if it was a little bit warmer. I'm just going to shoot out to a shop for a quick purchase. It's not going to be too quick behind this guy, is it?